Hey guys, it's Sarah with ExtremeTerrain.com, and today we have a review and install of the rocker arm side step bars in matte black, fitting your 05 to 21 Toyota Tacoma double cab models. These are perfect for the Tacoma owner who's looking for a running board style step and wants a lightweight aluminum version with matte black finish and a ton of stepping surface. These angular style side step bars make getting in and out of your Tacoma a breeze thanks to the 6.5-inch wide stepping surface for safe footing in all weather. They are constructed from lightweight 6061 aluminum with a matte black finish and also include an additional bar that runs underneath for some more rocker panel protection. So as far as price goes, these steps come in at around $325 for the pair. And for your money, you're getting a lightweight step with black styling and some extra protection underneath. And as far as the install goes, I'm giving this one a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter. They do feature direct bolt-up installation with no modification required and can be done within 1 hour. So with that said, let's check out that install. For this install, we used an impact gun, but a regular hand ratchet will work just fine. You'll also need a 13mm socket. All right, so the first step in our install is to grab our brackets and get them bolted up underneath our truck. These are side and position specific, so make sure you have the proper one for the area that you're working on, and let's get them installed. We're starting at the rearmost mounting point. You'll see 2 threaded holes in the body. If the holes are not visible, you may have to remove 2 plastic plugs. But what we're gonna do is start with our rearmost mounting bracket, and again, we're on the driver's side. These should all be labeled. So grab the proper one and get it lined up with both of the threaded holes. Grab one of your hex bolts with a washer and lock washer and then go ahead and thread it in. Now there is some adjustability with this bracket, so keep that in mind. However, we are going to tighten these down now and then make any adjustments we need to later on. So grab a 13mm socket and go ahead and tighten these down. Moving on to our centermost mounting point, again, you'll see the 2 threaded holes in the body. Grab the center mounting bracket and your hardware, go ahead and get them threaded in. Then with your 13mm socket, go ahead and tighten them down. And finally, our frontmost mounting point. This bracket is shaped a little bit differently in that the mounting points are spread out for the driver's side. So this one will be a little bit different when compared to the other ones. Same thing though, go ahead and thread your hardware in. Again, we have a hex bolt with a washer and a lock washer. Then with your 13mm socket, go ahead and tighten them down. Now we're gonna bolt the step to the brackets themselves. Now these steps are side specific, so make sure you have the proper one. Line it up to the bracket, and then we're gonna install these U brackets right on the outside here. Before we can do that, what we need to do is grab a carriage bolt, as well as one of the spacers, and get it installed through this U-bolt. So with one of the spacers on the far side, go ahead and line it up with the step. And then you are going to install an additional spacer on the other side of this carriage bolt. Might be a little bit hard to see, but that one goes in between the step and the bracket that's already on the truck. Then on the far side, we have one of the smaller washers, a lock washer, and a nut. Now there is a lot of adjustability up and down and even more so left and right. So go ahead and make sure you like where the step is sitting. And when you do, grab a 13mm socket. And go ahead and tighten it down. All right, now because these are a little bit hard to see, we're gonna show you from the other side as well. We have our bracket with our carriage bolt and a spacer getting lined up here. Don't forget the spacer on the other side. Slide it through your bracket, and again, we're installing a washer, lock washer, and your nut. Now again, make sure the step is adjusted to where you want it, and then with a 13mm socket, tighten it down. Now we're going to repeat that for the middlemost mounting point. You may need to loosen your other brackets up a tiny bit just to be able to slide this in. We have our U-bracket, carriage bolt, and spacer. Then we are going to squeeze a spacer in between. Once you've everything lined up, install a washer, lock washer, and a nut. Make sure your step is adjusted properly and tighten it down with that 13mm socket. All right, so that is going to do it for the review and install of these side step bars. And remember, for all things Tacoma, keep it at extremeterrain.com.